Are you looking for relevant financial and business-related news during these volatile economic times? Will you take the necessary steps to succeed by becoming a truly wise investor? If you want to learn how to invest online or learn how to start your own profitable online business, then you've come to the right place. The Wise Investors Network presents to you the Winners Report. Remember, only winners invest in their minds for wiser returns.
All right, welcome to another episode of, you guessed it, the Winners Report. The Winners Report. My name is Gabriel. I'm here to give you news on what's the latest economic trends that's taking place. Everything from the perspective of long-term principles that I talked about while I was doing my business, the Forex Helper. But now, as I am teaching individuals how to start their own online business with Win University, I highly encourage you to go there to check us out, and also be sure to check out the other portion of this program, the Winners Report. The other portion is known as the Winners Vault. That's for those of you who are interested in going a little bit more deeper in understanding what's going on. You won't be able to find that information on censored platforms. So if you're watching, let's say, YouTube or Facebook, you're only going to be able to see the first portion of this show. If you want to see the second portion of the show, you got to be a Win member. Don't worry, it's free. Win membership is absolutely free. You have nothing to worry about. We're not going to take your emails and give it to people. We honor privacy. Check out our very first episode of the Winners Report and the Vault so you can understand exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to privacy. Very important to understand. There is an attack on every human being, human rights. Talking about these words and saying these words on this AI system will become illegal one day. I wouldn't be surprised if it does become illegal one day, because the thought police are definitely out and about. They're trying to manage, micromanage, control, take over, mandate, you name it. Every kind of tyrannical, authoritarian move that they could think of, that's what they're trying to do. So, I'll save all of that commentary for the Vault, but right now I want to talk about the economy. So, for those of you who are part of the Forex portion of Win University, I'll address you all first. If you're not sure what that is, if you go to the website and you go to pricing, or let's go to Easy Forex Trading ebook, for example. This is the ebook that I wrote back in 2017. And if you want to learn more about how the Forex works or how other online investments work, same concept. You can use it for Forex. You can use it for commodities, cryptocurrencies, indices, stock market. You can use it for all of that stuff. So if you're interested in those kind of things, go to the site. And if you go to products and services, you can also go to pricing. You'll see there's different things available here from an educational perspective, online business mentorship, which is a great deal for what you're going to get every month, especially if you're starting your online business and you want to take this program that we're providing here. So it's a progressive program. I'll talk more about what that means, but you're getting all the information directly here. None of these games that they have online. This is a real deal stuff here, okay? All right, so let's get right into the news. Okay, so for those of you who are looking for signals, follow the instructions become a member, and look for the free signals. Go click on free signals, okay? That's right over here. Free signals. You can go all the way down here. Go to free Forex signals for those of you who are interested in the free signals program. It'll take you to the free signals program, but you have to be a member, so sign up. And then it'll take you there. You can read all the information there. All right. So here is an article from a website called leohoman.com. The Great Collapse is underway. Navy ready to boot sailors who refuse the forgot to put in my my AI juke. I guess it's gonna juke the AI for a little bit until, you know, they become more sophisticated. But this is what they refuse to take, okay? Federal workers, soldiers file class action suit against the president against Biden. Admin. Supply lines teetering on the brink. Now, there's a couple of things that we could talk about if we break everything down, but I really want to focus on something called the Great Collapse. Interesting choice of words, because remember, they're going to build back better. That's the mantra that they're putting out there. Now, in order for them to build back, there has to be an economic collapse. There has to be a great collapse of the economy. Okay, this is an attack on the idea of capitalism and all of the theories that are being put into practice are being tested and being manipulated, of course, but that's what's taking place. From an economic standpoint, are you going to be ready for, you know, banks not to work, or banks not to give out money, or ATMs not to work? Or will you be ready for something like the dollar crashes? Will you be ready and be able to have already invested in yourself, not only invested in the market? Because I'm going to be honest with you, yes, I do talk about investing in the market, but at the same time, I also mention don't put all your eggs in one basket. What do I mean by that? The market is not everything, guys. Okay, Forex is not everything. There's more to life than money. There's more to life than the Forex. There's more to life than online investing. I'm talking about investing on you instead of investing online. Invest in you. You're going to find things online, yes, that you could purchase, but ultimately make sure the goal is that you're investing in yourself right now. Get all the necessary information that you're going to need during these times. All of the necessary information that you will need during these coming crucial information that you're going to need. That's why we teamed up with the sponsors that we have to give you what you need during this time. Yes, you're going to need wise advice from the economic standpoint. That's why we have Win University. That's why we have information if you want to learn about the Forex. That's why we have information if you want to learn about starting your own business online. Because if you're not getting ready for the digital era, when everything collapses and everyone's going to have to stay at home, are you ready? Do you have a business where you can actually show 360 degrees marketing for your own business? I'll put a link below on this description where you can find how you can get access to putting your business online, like a virtual business. If you already have a business, I don't know, maybe you sell tile, Maybe you sell purses, or maybe you sell anything, but you have a storefront. But increasingly, as this cyber polygon agenda will continue to wreak its havoc on the internet, there's no telling if we're even gonna be on the same wavelength anymore as far as understanding, unless you start downloading some of the content. There's a show named La Brea. They can't download anything where they're at, but they have access to their device, and the content that they downloaded on their device they can watch or listen to. Because you gotta start having stuff in some kind of actual hard drive, kind of, maybe if you use one of those USB sticks, keep important information there, file those away. You got to have it off the cloud, off the internet, is what I'm trying to say. Okay? Once this collapse takes place, they're going to build back better. Right? That's what they say. So before they build back, there has to be a collapse. You see, a collapse must come first. And they're going to use so many different reasons. They're going to use this as a reason. All right? They're going to use that as a reason. But this is ultimately what's going to happen. The supply chains are definitely on the brink of destruction. On the brink of destruction. I'll be back after our commercial break.
Do you know why you should never put a tall fence around your house? Do you know what kind of meat you should never eat in a crisis? Do you know why you should never hide your stockpile in the basement? And that doing that almost guarantees that you'll lose all your food, your ammo, or your gold and silver in times of social chaos. These are just some of the innocent mistakes that can cost you the life of someone you love. If you rely on a few very common yet criminally ineffective home defense techniques to protect your family and your stockpile in a mass social and economic collapse, but the techniques that actually work are so counterintuitive, they will shock you as they shocked me, even though I've been a U.S. Army officer for almost 22 years.
For more information, just visit us at prepperinstinct.info.
All right, so let's look at the other aspect of what is taking place with the great collapse. This great collapse that's underway, this whole build back better agenda that they have out there propagating. What is this all about? We have another headline from Zero Hedge. Working poor still use food banks as millions had their savings wiped out during COVID. Wow. More and more millions of working poor. This is another class now. The working class, the middle class now will transition into a greater state of poverty. They're not quite there yet. They're working poor. There's still jobs available. This collapse has a lot to do with the economic collapse, creating a new type of economic drive, one that's heavily related to the gig the gig economy, the Fiverr economy, the Uber, the Lyft, Postmates, Uber Eats economy, and but make it more digital, make it digitized. It's not quite there, but that's where this is going to lead. That's where it's leading. It's leading to an engineered attempt to re-engineer our societies, and especially the understanding of what it means to have wealth. So it all leads to the new digital economic era. These things that are taking place, and if you're not familiar with how to navigate through this digital economic era, let's just say you're going to make a dreadful mistake, because right now is the time to really get involved in this, to learn everything you need to learn so that you could build your foundation right now, at least from this perspective as far as building foundations go. Okay. The food banks, there's more to talk about that. I'll leave that discussion alone. I'll talk more about that on the vault. If you are not part of the vault, go ahead and check it out. It's the second show, so you're gonna have another show after this. Economic news is over. Millions had their savings. Millions of people had their savings wiped out. Now they had to use their savings because the cost of living has gone up, inflation has gone up, and as well as the job losses has also gone up, and people are not trying to work. There's more articles about how that's backfired. The whole give the money away plan has backfired. All this happened during the whole time that we're in right now. So here's another article, last article headline: American consumers continue to run up credit card debt. So we have another situation here, the credit industry, consumer debt. Consumer debt is going to be something that is going to probably be the most crucial, deadliest thing that we're going to face. We're going to realize that we have not only created a system of debt for ourselves to enslave our children, okay? Not only have we created this system of debt, but we've operated this system of debt and pretended that it was real. We've pretended that we could just, forever print money, okay? This ties into the whole collapse, guys. There's a lot to say on this, actually. There's a lot to say. But the system is designed to keep you in debt. You can break free from that system, though. There's many different ways. Contact us. Visit our website. I will see you all after this commercial break, but only for those who are members. If you want to check out the second show, I'll talk more about whatever is in the vault. We're going to go down the rabbit hole, so to speak, because there's a lot to talk about. But the censored platforms, or I should say the platforms that are known to censor you, they will never really carry the information that I'm going to share, and words that I don't have to, bite my tongue on, things like that. So check out the vault, which is the second part to every first show of the Winners Report. Check out the Winners Vault. This is Gabriel. I'll see you there. God bless.
Hi, my name is Chris Burns, and today in this short video I'll tell you a life-changing story about how I figured out how to easily create an automated supply of the freshest, high-quality clean water you've ever tasted for pennies on the dollar. I'm talking about a simple invention that can be used by any family around the world to make safe, clean, and cool drinking water out of thin air, even in the desert. Over the past year, over 11,000 people have also already successfully used the very same technique to get over tragic milestones such as hurricanes, snowstorms, or floods, based on technology that's already in use by the military from countries including Israel, India, the UK, and the US. Not only can it give up to 60 gallons of water per day to last through the centuries-long drought NASA is predicting is right around the corner, but it can ameliorate your utility bills all year long.
For more information, just visit us at prepperinstinct.info.